What's happening, Steemians? This is Crazy Bulgarian Adventure coming to you with vlog number 2. Forgive the background, I'm in my working environment. I should really be outside. It's quite cool today, which is nice. We've had hot weather for a month, and since the storm the other night, things have cooled right off, which is really helping me out a lot. So I woke up this morning, it was a beautiful day, the sun was shining, there's a nice breeze going on. As I say, it's cooler than where it has been. And I did what I do every single day. I reached for my phone, logged onto eSteam, did a post yesterday because someone called Team Humble that I've been following for a while. Now, I'm going to give this guy a shout out because I really relate to him. Because him and his girlfriend, Delu, they are living, they're a couple, but they're living in 2 separate countries right now. And the plan is they're going to move to Europe, and Bulgaria plays a part of that journey. So I did a post yesterday, and Team Humble made a comment about he would like to see the differences between Bulgaria and the UK. And I thought that was a really good idea. So I spent a lot of time doing this post about the differences, and I mentioned a lot of different things. I'll actually put a link underneath to where the post was. Did the post, it was quite an in-depth post, and by the time I finished it was a good couple of hours work. Finished it, got a couple of hits, nothing big, nothing amazing, just, you know, ordinary, everyday, you know, just normal. So went to bed, woke up this morning, checked the eSteam, and it got queried. Now, if you don't know what query is it's basically a group of, I think it's a group of investors, and it's quite a big group, and they've got researchers, and basically somebody has looked at the post, they've submitted a query and said, hey, we think that this post is worth something. Because I'm still a new author, I've only been doing this since June. This is the second post I've had queried as well. And then what will happen is the researchers will look at it and they'll either say, yeah, we think it's great content, we're going to upvote it, or they'll decline it for whatever reason. And then what happens is the person who makes a recommendation will get a bunch of Steam power, and the person who's made the post will get hopefully a bunch of money, which I came out with over $100 for the post so far, and 80 something upvotes. So that was a really nice surprise that I had this morning. I love it because of the fact that, yeah, the money's a great thing, but at the same time what I really like is the recognition, because I am so skeptical of my writing. This is the thing that I like about Steemit, is the way that I can kind of remain anonymous to a degree. That sounds really like bad, doesn't it? Because here I am on video to you guys, but what I guess that I'm saying is that I can remain anonymous because not many people on the Steemit platform know me. So if it were a bunch of family members, I might not actually do this because I'm terrified of criticism from people that I know. Although criticism from people I don't know, I can handle really well. So that was a really good thing. And last night as well, I got in touch with a guy called Main Event. I'll pop his username. Now, Main Event, like me, which I'll tell you about in just a short while, has a radio show on MSP Waves. If you don't know what MSP Waves is, check it out, which is mspwaves.com. It's an internet radio station that's specifically for minnows on the Steemit platform. And I actually have a show that's going to be starting a week on Wednesday. It's a 2-hour show, and it's going to be about things like homesteading, growing your own vegetables, prepping, people who are basically making big changes to their lives for whatever reason. But anyway, getting back to it, he did an interview with me last night, and you can actually listen to the interview on Thursday. The time will be 8 p.m. UTC time, which is 9 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. And if you're my time, which is Eastern European, that is 11 p.m. And it's a 2-hour show. So again, I'll pop the link in if you want to have a listen to that. You're absolutely welcome. On the other hand, my show, as I say, is going to start a week on Wednesday. It's called A Touch of Crazy. I'm very excited about doing it. And what I'm going to do is, at the moment, one of the things that I'm doing, or one of the avenues of my blogs that I'm doing, is it's to do with people who have made big changes in their lives. So, for instance, I did a blog post the other week about a young woman called Ariel who lives in Wyoming. She lives in a tiny house way up in the mountains and does things like grows her own vegetables. She has a part-time job waitressing. She goes hunting. She has a very interesting life. I found her on YouTube and I contacted her and said, hey, you know, I really want to do a blog post about you. It might bring you some more followers. Would you be up for that? She said absolutely. Sent me some photos that I could use. And I did the post, and yeah, it got a little bit of attention. But the main thing is I was just really happy with the way that the post turned out, and I sent it to her and she was really happy with it as well. So it was all good. There's another post that I'm going to be working on this week, and it's to do with a woman called Caroline. And she has a YouTube account called, I think it's Caroline's RV Life. She's got a website as well. So I've been following her for a little while, and I'm going to be doing a blog post about that. Because she's got a really interesting life. I mean, she's went from a life of having everything, you know, a $300,000 house, top dream job and everything, and she was just really unhappy, and basically she's left it all to go and live in an RV and tour around America, and she's living a wonderful life. So I'm going to be doing a blog post about that, and this is all in as well with the things I plan to do with the radio show. I want to kind of get out there to people and say, you know, if you're not happy with doing the 9 to 5 rat race, there is other options that you've got. I mean, I've done it. We had careers and everything, a mortgage and everything that we could have ever wanted, and we were really unhappy. And then I've made the move here to Bulgaria. I now live in a house where I've got no mortgage to pay. The weather's fabulous. There's just so many different reasons. So we've got that coming up as well. I'm actually going to be talking about my adventure on the first show. So if you think that it's something that you do want to watch, then please feel free to tune in. As I say, the link I'll be putting on so that you can listen into it. If you can hear any sort of noise as well in the background, guys, it's because I'm actually getting work done on the roof. I've had to get basically the whole roof. We've had to get tiles taken off and new lats put on and tiles re-put on, and then we're going to be cementing and everything. So there's a lot of work going on at the moment. So that's really it. Basically, it was just a short vlog. I really want to do these vlogs, and I want to do them on DTube. I did try to do them on YouTube, and I wasn't getting very far. And then, of course, YouTube made all the changes. So I'm very excited about this DTube because it's decentralized. It's not tied. It's no adverts or anything like that. So if you do think that you might want to see my future vlogs, then please feel free to follow me. If you like the video, please give it an upvote or a re-steam and share this information with other people, absolutely. But until next time, guys, that's everything from me. I'm going to not bother probably with the editing, so you're going to get a lot of and ahs. But really, I just wanted to share this with you guys. So thank you very, very much for watching, everyone, and I look forward to seeing you all again very soon. Until next time, bye bye.